DIAL is a Disaster Intelligence Analysis Lab. It is an open source intelligence lab where students come together and write reports. It provides a great opportunity for collaboration between students who are interested in intelligence analysis, the use of drone technologies, and geospatial intelligence.
We use publicly available information to build reports that then go out to our stakeholders, and that's meant to give our stakeholders increased situational awareness. And this can be on anything from regional events in Florida and the Tallahassee area to national occurrences, current events, and even international news if we deem them relevant. But working in DIAL 15, 20 hours a week, I've developed really strong practical intelligence writing skills. That's something that's kind of hard to pick up just through classes alone. It's very different than academic writing. If you can do that and learn it in college, that looks very good for employers, so that's certainly a marketable skill that you get out of here. Communication, being able to work with a team is huge as well. You need to be able to communicate and cooperate with all sorts of different individuals, both classmates, supervisors, even stakeholders and people very high up in some agencies in order to be able to do a good job in here. And that prepares you very well for the real world.
One of DIAL's latest stakeholders is Food for the Poor, which is an American nonprofit. We are collaborating with them to support their operations in Haiti. So every single day, DIAL analysts are combing through social media, translating tweets from Creole into English, and really doing some incredible comparative work in a different cultural context. Working with Food for the Poor gives the DIAL students a great opportunity to work on their professional skills as they're working with an organization.
With international affairs, learning about how the countries interact and different political agreements that go on and kind of the history of that. Being in DIAL has been really helpful, seeing firsthand what's going on in the world right now and seeing how the things that I'm learning in my classes are really translatable into what goes on around the world and what we see in DIAL every day. So I'm actually very interested in going out and doing that. Being an intelligence analyst is very interesting as you get to see kind of everything that's going on in the world, but you get to see how the information collected on that is disseminated and how decision makers or policymakers make those decisions based on the information that analysts provide to them. And most departments, and a lot of actually private companies as well, do this kind of thing where they look for the information and they find it and they make reports and decisions based on that. So it's very applicable, and even in the real world now, especially with the presence of social media and the internet, it's important to have someone that's able to scan that, find that information, and be able to write reports that are going to be beneficial for people to make decisions based off that information.
I highly encourage any EMHS student taking classes, Global Security and Fusion, Intelligence Analysis Communication, UAS2, to come and join us in DIAL. You're learning all these incredible skills in the classroom. Come and put them to use in a practical setting.
I am being exposed to those opportunities firsthand on a more frequent basis. We do have speakers who come in. We have some guests that come in that are in the field, so we have a kind of more intimate time to connect with those personnel and allow them to get to know us as students here and get to know the work that we're doing for DIAL. Through my experience and through my passions of wanting to go government and ultimately work for law enforcement, I feel it ties well into it, especially because of the work that we do in DIAL. It's very relevant to what I would like to do for the future. And of course, with my concentration being in intelligence, a lot of stuff is very relevant, and it allows for me to have some practical experience and some hands-on experience that I would hopefully be doing for my career field in the future.
There really is a sense of camaraderie here in DIAL. You're all students interested in the same thing, working together to achieve your goals. So whether it's working on resumes together, passing along job opportunities or internships, it's been really exciting to see the students working together.
One of my favorite parts about DIAL is being able to come in here and interact with my peers. We're all friends, we all get along well, and it's genuinely a great environment to work in. I think that's what has kept me here for over a semester and makes me want to come back.
I wish something like this had existed when I was an undergrad. I've been very lucky now as a doctoral student to come back and help support EMHS in building this lab. But I highly, highly recommend any undergraduate, graduate student, come get involved with DIAL. You're learning all these incredible skills in the classroom. Come see how you can use them in a real world setting. Please check out our website and check out more about this great opportunity.